might add, the church was an outrageous video. It was wonderful. Whose idea was all that?
It was kind of... well, every video has been done by different people.
Right.
And it was like, you know, every record cover's done by different people and so on and so on. And so it was just... So many people had ideas that we just said, let's just go and film it, and that's what happened. You know, the guy came and had these ideas. That's one of my favourite videos because it's kind of full of energy. But going back to the introduction of Helen, around the time of church, everybody was like really against the idea. You know, I mean, I have to be honest, I mean, in the same way that they were against the idea of putting mouth organ on Churches of Boys of Mind. But, you know, within the band, you know, like we argue and then eventually we all agree. You know, right. It's what they would have wanted. And it happened, and we're really pleased about that.
Right now, well, they've always featured heavily, and it's sort of been little storylines with them all within the film clips. Karma was a totally different film clip. I mean, after seeing Church and then suddenly there's Karma, I mean, it looked like a lot of fun to do. Where was that done? It
was done on the Thames. You see, we had a choice.
It looked like down in the Mississippi.
We had a choice between doing it at the Hare Krishna Temple and doing it on the Thames, but we opted, you know, for the other Karma.
Yeah.
Which was good. It was good fun doing it. The only thing is about the videos is that I've stayed right out of the videos in a way. I mean, I've offered ideas with Miss Me Blind and It's a Miracle. It's a Miracle is, I think, the best video we've ever done. I love it. I wrote the script for that video, and I did it with 4 people, like 2 producers, Zelda Barron and Steve Barron, who did Billie Jean. Right. But the main, you know, genius of that video came from the guy who did the editing, a guy called David Hancock, who's a genius. And when we filmed Karma Chameleon, there was this amazing dance scene which took like 4 hours to film, and they never used it. And I was in America. When I got back, I flipped. I was like, what do you know? Why haven't you used it? And so when eventually we're going to do all the videos again, like not record them again. We're going to, you know, when trouble with the producers is they get a video and they write a storyline and that's it. Like with It's a Miracle, most of the things that happened in that video happened on the day. You know, I was like walking around in my kimono and curlers saying, let's do this, let's do that. And it drives the producers mad, but it proves a point because every single thing got used. And the same with Miss Me Blind. I stood there all day saying, do this, do that, do this, do that. And it all got used. And that's what you need to do. You know, and that's what we're going to be doing in the future. So I'm going to write all the scripts from now on because I did it right. Like, everybody was saying, George, keep out of the videos. You know, you do everything, so let someone else do it. And they never really turned out how we wanted them to. But at the same token, by the same token, I had a lot of humour in them, which was fine, you know.